Welcome back to the High Sierra Report. I'm Crystal Tooney alongside Dan the traffic man, and we're switching roles here today a little bit. Dan is going to play interviewee, and I'm going to host the segment. So, hey Dan, we know that you're a very accomplished coach, 7-time state champion, and you've gotten over 100 girls into college. So, can you explain to us a little bit about why playing a sport is so important for girls to go to college?
You know, I'm glad you brought that up. Boys and girls both is important too, and you know this as well as anybody because I understand you played college soccer at Syracuse. Congratulations on that. Colleges aren't what people think they are. Colleges are more of a business. They look upon their graduates as a funnel of money to give money back to them. They have a model. Their model is people have to have academic strength, they have to have a lot of activities, and they want people that have a sports background because those are the people that become more successful in life, make a little bit more money, and give back to the colleges. If you're applying for a college and on your resume it says you're a high school athlete, that carries more weight than almost anything else you can do except for your GPA and your ACT or SCT scores. The number of kids I've gotten in, not only Division I, but in Division II, III, NAIA, there's levels everywhere. These people don't go out and give athletic scholarships. They give academic scholarships. 10,000 people apply. It'll only take 1,500. They look at the ones that might do their college sport. That 1,500 now, they go to the top of the list, and they get in.
Yeah, well, certainly playing a college sport teaches you discipline. I know from my experience at Syracuse, it taught me a lot of discipline, but it also teaches you a lot about what it means to be part of a team. And I think that translates in the business world as well.
It couldn't be more accurate. In sports, you learn you have a role to play. In business, you have a role to play. This is your job. In sports, you learn I've got to get along with my teammates because my success is the overall success of the team. In business, I get along with my associates because the goal is the overall success of that business. In sports, whether I like what the head coach says, I am to do that because that's what I'm being asked to do. In business, the boss. I'm getting told by the boss what to do, and I learn to do it.
Hey, and sometimes what the coach tells you actually works out, right?
Occasionally it does, but also it can be like in sports. You can think, well, geez, I don't want to do it this way, but it's best for the team. How many times did that happen in business where you get assignment? I don't want to do this, but this business needs me to do it to be successful. You learn that lesson in sports, and that's why people that donate to sports, businesses that donate to sports are actually donating to their own workforce. They're building their own workforce because that's probably the person they're going to want to hire is that person that has a sports background.
Absolutely. I mean, the sports background, it definitely gives you some of the best lessons you could learn in life.
Well, you know, you got to learn in life. If you got a bad day, you still got to go out and do your sport. You know, you can't sink a basket. I still got to find a way to win the game. You know, I'm fumbling the football or I'm missing whatever it is. I got to find a way to win. I got to find a way to be successful. How many times in life have you had a bad day, but you got to get something done?
I've had a few bad days, but yes, I had to get things done.
So it is a microcosm of how life is lived, is in sports, but it's in a training ground where you can actually be shown how to overcome these things. As opposed to regular life, you got to learn the hard way by mistakes. In sports, you got a coach who's been there and they're guiding you, so it gives you a helping hand. This is why sports are so important to colleges, and this is why they look for the athlete.
Absolutely, and so thank you so much, Dan, for letting me host and you be the interviewee. And stick around, we'll be back with more on the High Sierra Report.